Hey, what's up, guys? Kronos here once again. I have another battle for you guys. This is an underused versus an underused battle, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. So, it starts off with my Roserade. I go for the sleep powder, and that works out well. Luckily, it didn't miss. So now I will start setting up my toxic spikes. I get one spike off, and I see he is still sleeping, so that's great. I get both spikes off, and now I'm pretty set up. So he wakes up, and he will take Roserade out. So that was a good start by me. I'm looking at his team. I don't see any poison Pokemon or anything that'll take off the spikes. No rapid spin. So that's a big advantage I have right now. So we both switch out. I go Earthquake. Doesn't do anything pretty much. I was obviously going to do that to his electric Pokemon for one shot, but he switches. So I go into Machamp because I want to use my combo. He knocks off my leftovers, which is a big move by him because it won't go so well now because I can't heal. So the combo here is Substitute and Dynamic Punch, and with Toxic it'll be deadly because it'll be Toxic and Confused. Thanks to Machamp's ability, 100% chance to hit. And when Dynamic Punch hits, it's always a Confusion. So that's a pretty good combo there for me. So I predict this. I go Thunder Punch. He goes to break my sub, which is good for him. Unfortunately for him, though, I get the sub up, and he hits himself in Confusion. So now, obviously, he's going to switch out, or he was going to lose a Slowbro, so I predict this well. I go for the Dynamic Punch, so he gets confused again. So at this point, he's pretty frustrated because he doesn't know what to do because I keep confusing him. So he switches out again, and I confuse him again. So he's going to stay in, try to overpredict, and unfortunately, I overpredict on him. I go for the Thunder Punch, and now Slowbro is at very low hit points. He wants to break my sub. He gets lucky here with 1 hit point, so I just go for the sub, and he hits himself in his own Confusion, so that worked well for me. But now I can't sub anymore. I'm at under 25% hit points. That sucks. He goes for the Volt Switch to switch out and break my sub. So I'm just going to stay in. I have such low hit points, and I just want to confuse this thing. Hopefully hit itself, but it doesn't. So now I just want to dish damage out. I go for the Stone Edge. Doesn't do much. He gets the Leech Seed, so that pretty much said everything, that Machamp is going to go down. So I just want to dish out damage. He goes into his Fire type. I predict that. I go for the Stone Edge. It did decent damage. I was expecting more, but I guess this thing is pretty bulky. So Machamp goes down. That sucked for me. So now I switch out. And I believe he switches out. Yes, he does switch out as well. And I will go for the Stone Edge. And obviously it won't do much. This thing is pretty bulky. And I go for it again. Just trying to go for a crit, I guess. Because I can't do much else. And he knocks off my Choice Band. I was expecting to one-shot it regardless of the crit. But it doesn't. But now it's weakened now. I'm good. So I go for the Earthquake, and he switches out again, and I will do decent damage to that thing now. So now I'm going to switch out into my Fire type, see if he's going to hit me with Fire so I can absorb that, or just take it well. But he goes for the Stealth Rocks, and that's pretty annoying, so I just go for the Extreme Speed to take it out. And now I have to deal with this annoying Pokemon that is just going to fake me out. Pretty much free damage, not to mention this thing has Life Orb, so that's doing some really good damage to me. So now I just want to get my Blastoise up to take these Stealth Rocks off me. Not only that, but I know I can take the Stone Edge well, so that's good for me. So I'm predicting, obviously after that, he's going to switch out. Wanted to take Blastoise out. So obviously I'm going to have to switch out myself. So now I will switch out and, hoping for good damage here. So Let's see. Let's see what happens. I go for the Earthquake. I should have went for the Crunch to begin with. I didn't know he had Power Whip. I thought he was like a staller. He hasn't used Power Whip yet, but he does. So now I'm definitely going for the Crunch. I should have started with Crunch to begin with. I don't know what I was thinking. And obviously he's going to go for Fake Out here. Such an annoying Pokemon. So I just want to take this thing out already. So I know he's faster than me, obviously. So I predict that, and I go for the Substitute. So that was a good move by me. He gets Toxic. I go for the Stab Earth Power. That's an obvious death. I don't think that crit meant anything. It was a stab, super effective. So good game. He goes for the Fake Out. There's nothing for the sub, and I go Earth Power, and he does Rage Quit. Once again, good game, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Take care.